Hello again. Well, it doesn't seem to know what it wants to do today, but thankfully it's not thunderstorms, which were predicted for around now last night. However, pleased to say they've kind of been moved up in the schedule according to the weather to the early afternoon. So scattered thunderstorms. Right, just a basic one today, nice and simple, down the seawall, and why not? Remember yesterday I was trying to find Alan, who's got the boat. Well, I met up with him in the afternoon, went out specially, got a message back from him, and we met up. I did film a little 4-minute segment of me trying to find him, which will appear at some point in the future as backup, no doubt. This is not hugely exciting, but what is interesting about it is I went kind of the wrong way and ended up on the sandbank right out by the nest, the furthest out I've been. So some good shots from there, but that'll come up at some point in the future when it's raining. Could well be within the next couple of days, but it's lovely to meet him. He's a really nice bloke, really got on well, and look forward to seeing him again next time he's down. Now I've got some nice then and nows of one of the roads in Teignmouth when it flooded in 1973, which I was going to do this morning, but the weather doesn't really make me want to go down that way. So I've got a different then and now to do later, and we'll do that one probably when it's raining actually, because it'll kind of go with the theme, wouldn't it? Here it is raining and this is it flooded. All good. Just missed a little tiny tacker train. Never mind. I'm going to pop up, feed Rufus, and see if you see any more trains. So there's one around there going around the corner. So I've just missed 2 trains. Never mind. Look who I found. Frank. That is the pug in the pushchair that we talk about from time to time. And this is Bert. Here we are. Come in. Bert. Hello. Hey. Lovely. Right, smashing. Nice to see them again. Lovely. There we go. That was a nice unexpected surprise to see those 2 again. And their doggos. Lovely. And another train disappears into the distance, so I wasn't quick enough to film it. It's funny, it's breezy, as you can probably tell. I get a lot of spray off the sea here in my glasses. Not ideal, but there we go. This is ideal though. Train! Whee! He's on his way to Plymouth. I better get away this blind shot coming. Remember yesterday I showed you 5 cygnets. Lovely. They were in Dawlish. There's 6 now. Here's roving reporter Andy with some footage. So here we go. Here's the cygnets. I think there was 5 yesterday and 6 today, having their first swim already. And it's not just cygnets that are new arrivals. Little baby ducks. How many can you count? It's hard with the reflections, but I made 12. Anyway, in other news, it was Andy's wife's birthday. There she is. Hello. And they went to Oddicombe Beach. Went down on the Cliff Railway, which I've done before on the channel myself. It's very nice, and it takes you down to Oddicombe Beach. And here's the beach that you see, the view of the beach when you're at the bottom. Lovely. Hope you had a lovely day, Patsy. Smashing. Cheers for sharing that, Andy. Oh, thanks for that, Andy. You certainly get out and about, mate. You certainly get out and about. And we'll try and get out and about together soon. Possibly on the Restless if I can find these right timings for a small trip. Whee! Nice, gentle train. Lovely. Shame I got the wind blocker on, but there we go. I just had an alert on the phone to prove or show that my mum's medications just turned up, so that's good news. Another thing off the list. I've got to pop into the chemist for some Bonjela for her as well. The reason I say that is if I tell you about it now and I talk about it, it sits in my head, and then when I walk back past the chemist I'll remember. Well, I won't be going all the way along today, so I've just heard from the lady who's got the Pug In A Pushchair. Ever so sorry I can't remember the name off the top of my head. That it's very rough. So we'll see, get some shots, then we're through Rufus. And the blind chap with the cane is heading all the way along the wall by the look of it. And to be fair, I saw him earlier and he's not one of the sort of the blind people that's just slightly sighted. He's very reliant on his cane, and he nearly walked into me and somebody else earlier on because he just simply couldn't see us. So I hope he's okay anyway. Hope he's okay. Right, one last shot of the waves. And we're off to feed Rufus. The wonderful Rufus of Sprey Point. It's actually just splashing up over the edge here as I go in to feed Rufus. I can hear lots of birds in the bushes. There's only a few birds knocking around, you can hear them. Not sure if it's a Rufus though. Never mind. There we go, just in the feeders today. I definitely hear birds above me. Lovely. Shame I got to have the wind blocker on. Won't even hear if he toots. Bye bye. Yes, I think we will get those scattered thunderstorms this afternoon. You can sort of feel it in the air, you know, like the air pressure and just the atmosphere is strange today. But I'll be home by then. Might go down and get a pizza later, wedges from Grills, because I didn't have my Chinese. But otherwise, all good. If I get wet, I get wet. There we go. That was the Seawall. As I say, I'm not going too far today. Had a couple of long walks recently, haven't I? Long videos. So just gonna go around the corner really, do a picture and head up home. No flags flying today, either no sporting events going on or just too windy. So remember the old hotel stuff? We did that one the other day, now called Lion Bay House. It's called something else back then. Can't think of the top of my head, as usual. Not prepared. Anyway, look, that blue one there, Beach Cottage, and just round the corner, Beach Hotel or Beach Court. Well, that was Beach Hotel, and it went all the way round. Let me line it up, show you the advert. There we go. Beach Court now. What's Beach Hotel? There it is in its entirety. And here's the advert showing that the blue place next to it, the cottage, was part of it. Here we go. So lovely. That would have been like late 50s, early 60s. Not sure exact the date on that one. But that's thanks to Trev again, BigBadTrev. Send that one in. Smash in. A somewhat quieter, emptier seafront today. but there's no surprise there. The RNLI topper is still in situ, so to speak. Much better place to have put it up here rather than round by the back beach where it was before, where someone decided to take it with them and throw it into the crazy Gulf. Along here by where we did all those hotels the other day. And I've still got quite a few more tucked away for a rainy day. Well, not really a rainy day, probably do them soon. Rather than doing a load all in one video, just spread them out a little bit, like we did the one today. And my diabetic results back yesterday. They are heading down, not as fast as we like, but we're in the right direction. So I'll get there eventually. So I just got to stop this eating late at night, which has been the main problem with me. Sensible eating in the day, and then come about midnight, where's the biscuits? I'm awful. And I'll see you later. Oh yes. Quick glimpse around the triangle before I head up home. So a bit on the chillier side today. You probably remember last week I stayed out maybe a bit longer than I should have done, and had the sniffles for a couple of days. Don't want that again, do we? So, that's right, Chemists over there. I've got to go to the Chemist. Good. Now, if I hadn't mentioned that in the video, I'd have forgotten all about it. Right, let's go and get this Bonjela. Excellent, Bonjela acquired. And now it's a case of heading up home before the thunderstorms start. Haha. So here we go, usual endpoint. And see you tomorrow. Hopefully it's not pouring down with rain, but if it is, we'll do those flood pics and have a bit of a station day. Might even share that back up when I'm at Allen. Lovely. All good. See you then. Take care. Bye.